Glenn's obviously, it's been a bit of a hectic start to the season, a bit more time to breathe now. Obviously yours will be from more of a goalkeeping point of view predominantly, but just give us your thoughts on the start of the campaign.
Yeah, no, I think generally, obviously our league position at the moment's quite positive. Obviously we had a little bit of a possible shaky start, but when you look at it, you know, we brought a lot of new faces into the group, so it probably took a little bit of time for everyone to gel, and then we've sort of hit the ground running now, and hopefully that will continue. So it's been quite good.
Throwing it back to last season, it must have been a proud moment for you to see Elliot Justin pick up the Player of the Season award.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of a summary of that, just how good El was last season and then moving into this season, on sort of how he can improve as a player, because he seems to be improving all the time.
Yeah, no, I think coming in, you know, I've mentioned it a few times, I could see that El was obviously a capable goalkeeper, but I think there was a few things that we'd sort of identified early on that we probably needed to tidy up on, and El, to his credit, you know, he took a lot of that on board. So yeah, it was really pleasing to see, you know, the fruits of his labour, so to speak, that he got those awards. I think for me the most pleasing one was the League Player of the Year, League Player of the Month, because, you know, that is all the players in the league in every position, you know. So as much as it was an accolade to get that award as the Player of the Year, I think for me, from a personal standpoint, to get that one, Panorama Player of the Month, I thought that was excellent.
Definitely, and like you say, even though we didn't necessarily have the greatest of starts this season, a little bit shaky at points, Elliot's certainly been a player that's been at the forefront, putting in really good performances, maybe through some of those shakier times, and I think it was 1% off winning the Player of the Month award for August. So positive signs early on this campaign as well.
Yeah, no, I think one of the things is that his level was so high last season that it was a case of, you know, we speak a lot on the phone and we have conversations, and that's one of the biggest things that I think has probably helped or contributed to his form is the conversations that we have, and just getting into his mind a little bit. And one of the questions that I sort of had for him over the summer is how are you going to get to the levels that you got to last season, and how hopefully are you then going to be able to surpass that. So yeah, I think his form has been good. He's been reliable. And he's made some really crucial saves at crucial times. So again, that's been good to see.
Obviously, it's clear to see that you've got a really good relationship with El in particular. That must stem from sort of out on the training pitch, out onto the field when we take to the pitch on a Saturday or a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Just how important is that?
No, I think the relationship between the goalkeeper coach and the goalkeeper is a very sort of unique relationship, because obviously you work on such a sort of one-to-one basis, but El's pretty easy to get on with, to be honest, and we're both on the same sort of page regarding goalkeeping and our thoughts on goalkeeping, so that makes it quite easy, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into things, not just on the training pitch, but sort of, as I said earlier, off the pitch. We speak a lot and talk about various different situations, and I think that goes a long way. So I think that's really helpful.
And obviously tying into that, you've had Josh Triswick come in this season, young goalkeeper, sort of to come in and be Elliot's number 2 in the nicest possible way. How much is he benefiting from obviously the full-time training, working under yourself and El? How much is he progressing?
I think it's been a tough one for Josh, because this is the first time that he's been a full-time professional. But I think he's coped with it well. You know, it's a difficult role being a number 2 at any club, because obviously you're working behind the number 1, and it's more difficult here because obviously El is established as the number 1. But I think, listen, I wouldn't have pushed so hard to get Josh through the door if I didn't think that he was capable. So I've worked with him a lot over the last few years. So I was really pleased to have him come in the building, and I think he adds to our group, and I think he's definitely one for the future.
And on recent form, we've had 3 clean sheets in the last 3 away games, so that must be good for confidence all round, not just without between the sticks.
Yeah, no, I think it's really pleasing from a coaching staff point of view. We've all put a lot of work and a lot of effort into getting that part of our game right. So credit to the back four, Will, Kenny, Luke and Manny. They've been really good, and they deserve that. But the great thing is that we've defended as a team as well. So it's not just the goalkeeper, it's not just the back four, it's everybody. So that's been really pleasing, and hopefully, I was talking to Kenny about it the other day. Clean sheets are a really good habit to get into, and once you get one and you can get a second, then you sort of get a little bit of momentum with it. Yeah, exactly that. And we're on 3 now, and that's really what we're looking to do. Take pride in that, and hopefully get more.
And obviously we've been scoring plenty of goals at home, but maybe not been finding that sort of top defensive form that we have been on in recent away trips. Do you think that's, like you say, maybe just round the corner, and maybe when that first one comes, there'll be a few to follow?
No, I think so. I think, to me, keeping clean sheets away from home, at home, whatever, it's all the same. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I think our supporters, they play a key role in that as well, because if you can create an atmosphere at home and make it difficult for other teams, really, I think I tweeted something the other day about positive encouragement and being nice and loud. I think that really helps everybody, because ultimately we're all trying to do the same thing and win football matches.
And obviously it's nine unbeaten now going into the weekend. We've got 2 successive home games in a row coming up. Do you think we can push that into double figures maybe?
I'd like to think so. I think we've hit a bit of form now, and I think on our day we can really give teams a good game. So I think, as you say, 9 unbeaten now. If we can continue that, it's fantastic.